Hi, this is Pete Salicco, and this is the Salicco Fingerprint brush. It's a fiberglass fingerprint brush, and it is constructed by hand from fiberglass fibers. The brush is about 7.5 inches long for the regular short brush. You'll notice when I shake it down, it shakes down into a nice cone shape, but then when you turn it up on its handle, that the cone shape remains. Well, that would mean that it's possibly stiff, and in this case that's not true. These fibers have been conditioned, are very soft. One of the greatest things about this brush is that it can be washed with a little bit of Dawn dish soap and a warm water, and then squeezed out. Sit down on a paper towel to dry overnight. You break it over like this, and then you take your comb and you comb through it like this, and you'll see some fibers on the end. Well, you can also get rid of those fibers by taking some duct tape and simply dabbing the brush on to the duct tape. You'll see the fibers that are sticking to the duct tape. That actually gets rid of anything excess that's on the end. Once the brush has been used, of course, it'll turn black again for black fingerprint powder or gray fingerprint powder, whatever you're using. I highly recommend the Searchy Silk Black powder for great contrast and good penetration. Once the brush you're done processing with the brush, this is probably the other second part of the Salicco fingerprint brush system, and that is, it's a tube that has been specially constructed for this brush. The brush itself fits into the tube, handle down. You pop it in your hand like this, and you'll see the brush just disappears. It goes into the tube about 1/2 inch or so. The beauty of it is that you don't need a cap. The brush will not fall out on its own, not even when you shake it mildly. But when you're ready to use it again and you have gloved hands, you simply shake and it comes right out into your gloved hand. You go ahead and twist it to flare it out, and you're ready to dip it into your powder and process whatever you're going to process for fingerprints. I have constructed this brush out of my own desire to see a fiberglass fingerprint brush that would hold powder, process a large area, and that if it got contaminated, because it ended up being my favorite brush, that I could wash it and reuse it. This brush will last a long time, not forever. Eventually it'll wear down into a stub, but it will give you some good service. It costs a little bit more than most brushes, but I can guarantee you the people that have used it so far find it well worth it. I can't recommend it highly enough because, well, I make it. I wish you the best. Please visit me or visit my website on www.saliccofingerprintbrush.com and look at what I have. Thank you for your time.